If you ever found it annoying that Sierra doesn't post cuts of their bullets on their website, it's hard to find pictures of them. There's a few of them out there, but there's not a ton. Well, this is a crosscut of a Sierra MatchKing, 175 grain 308 Sierra MatchKing. Okay, it's not perfect, but you can definitely, let me see if I can get a little bit closer here. You can definitely see the dimensions of the lead in the jacket, right? And it's got the hollow tip. Okay, this is a Sierra MatchKing-X crosscut, right? So now you're like, hey, hold them up next to each other so I can compare. Well, yeah, that's why I did this. I did this because I wanted to compare the two. This one is the Sierra MatchKing. That's the X. If I can do this, hold on. Give me a sec. There you go, right? Not perfect cuts, but you can see the jacket's pretty much the same. So the cup, when they make these, is essentially the same, right? As far as I can tell. I suspect the difference between the Sierra MatchKing and the Sierra MatchKing-X is probably the mixture of lead, tin, and antimony, and it's making this lead harder. And this is probably much softer lead. So pure lead has a more consistent sectional density, and it's a heavier sectional density, and so this is probably why they would use it on a match grade bullet like this, right? This, because they want to hold it together, they've probably added some more tin and antimony to make that lead mixture stronger, right? So as this expands, it gives you more of a mushroom effect, right? It's going to give you more of a mushroom effect, and it's going to hold together better. But the reality is not much. So let's look at this one. This is a Sierra Gamechanger. Sierra Gamechanger, right? And these are the new tipped bullets. I've been told that the Gamechangers are actually thicker in the jacket than the old Game Kings, which I believe it. So these are consistently thicker jackets when you look at them. Okay, you can see the jacket there pretty well, right? Now let's compare it to like the MatchKing-X. Right, there we go. Definitely thicker. So which one will I be choosing? I don't know. I'm gonna shoot these in gel and see what happens. It's freezing cold and there's a tons of snow on the ground right now. So I'm not gonna be shooting the gel anytime soon. But as soon as I get the opportunity, I'd like to shoot these in gel and see just how all three of them are working in comparison to each other. These are 175s and this is a 180. So. But clearly the jacket is thicker on this, and clearly the jacket's thicker on this, and I've had a couple of friends shoot some animals with the Sierra Gamechanger this year, and they work. They're pretty consistent. They're really hard to get around as a choice for a hunting bullet across the board. I really, 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 dear Sierra, listen to me. I really want to see these bonded. I want to see this with a chemical bond to the lead. This bullet with a chemical bond to the lead, oh dude, I'm not sure that you need anything else. I think it would work all the way across the spectrum from whitetail to moose. So, please, we'll see. Hopefully we'll get some gel video soon with these, and that'll help clear up a little bit bullet choice. These are stupid accurate though. I ain't gonna lie. These things are way more accurate as a hunting bullet than the Gamechangers. These are pretty accurate, but these things are shooting on the level as the MatchKings. So there's a definite choice between the three. I think that these are probably accurate enough that the reality is that the MatchKing-X, the only advantage that it really has is it loads exactly like the Sierra Game King. The ogive is in the same spot. Sierra MatchKing. The ogive is in the same spot. And because of that, you don't have to redo your seating die to get the bullet to seat exactly like each other. So you can use these, and then you can load these for hunting. But the reality is this is the dude I want right here. All right, that's the dude I want. Come on, there we go. That's a cool pick right there. Let's see if I can get it better. That's pretty good. Yep. Definitely hunting target, kind of in between. We'll see.